Everyone, this is Shirley and this is Jammin with Blues. Okay, it's Monday and it's a happy day. Why? Because this is my craft day. I am feeling really good about crocheting and knitting, the knitting community, and you know guys, you guys are whipping it out and you can feel all the love and stuff across the waves, okay, across, as I say, my virtual reality, okay, and it is all just a reality, right? We are just sharing, and aren't we lucky to have each other, to be able to share these things and talk to each other and encourage each other, you know, while we're all on this journey called life. That is my little spiel. Okay, so I'm going to do like everybody else and try to be professional. You can find me on Raverly as JaminBlues. You can find me on YouTube as Jammin with Yarn. And I do have an Etsy shop that I started in July. Well, I didn't really start it. I uploaded you guys know I was in love with that burgundy Egyptian headband, and the pattern was Creative Grandma. And in order to have a shop, you have to have an item. And so I figured that was my best item. Now, that is under resolution of the heart, because I'm trying to figure out what I will do with that channel. I want the channel to be special. And as I am evolving into this other person, okay, no longer who I used to be and no longer sad, I don't know where that channel is going to go to. I think that channel was really, it was my heart. You know, my heart was there. But now, as I'm starting to feel better through just trying to remain positive thoughts, positive people, putting in all that input and knowing that for me, there is a higher being than just what I see around me. I have been picked up, and I don't know if I want to do something in regards to, you know, how different cultures deal with death, you know. I just want it to be a positive channel, so I'm still working with that, but I do want to let you know I did start an Etsy shop with that, and whatever it is, I want it to be like, if someone purchased something there, I want it to be related to someone who is actually going through something. You know, I don't know if it's going to be like a minimum fee or small fee or whatever. Some people who want to share their story, and also maybe you want to purchase something that is definitely made with love, like all of us. You know, we put our heart into it. But for me, this would be an extra step to give someone comfort. It may even be a channel where I just have maybe prayer shawls, not the channel, but the site, things that's related to giving people comfort during their grieving period. So I haven't worked out all the little things, because right now my soul is working its own self out. It's like, you know, yeah, it's just a process that I'm going through, and I love sharing that with you guys. So like yesterday, I put up a video like 5 seconds stating claim your day, because I realized that, you know, within our day there are things outside of our outside of us that we are not able to handle. Maybe, you know, it has nothing to do with us, but it's pushed in on us, or maybe we have to handle a matter or whatever it is. But remember that it's outside of us. It's only a certain part of our, there go that little hat, it's only a certain part of our day. It could be only an hour, maybe 8 hours, but it doesn't represent us. So, you know, claim your day. Positive. You know, what did you learn something? I think Lori, I think hers was, I wish I had mine on my phone, and I hope it don't fall. Lori had a good inspiration, one word. I think it was inspired, if I'm not sure. I'll look it up and put it on there. Mine's yesterday was relaxing, because, you know, I had got off work and I don't know, I was tired. I'm not doing as much as I used to, because I now have help you know, actually it's good when your management give you help so you don't have to work as hard as you used to. But I know all that can change depending on the clientele that they have. But to get back to what I was saying, you know, I had me and my granddaughter, she loved to have a teacup, or, you know, we played tea. And every time she'd come over, let's play tea, Granny and Grandpa, and we would have to sit there and we'd play tea, and we have little goodies and stuff like that. Well, I was messing around in the cabinet, and, you know, I thought, you know, I'm going to pull this out. What am I going to do with it? So I put my tea in it, and I thought, well, you know what? I can have me a little playtime by myself, because I'm not a tea drinker. I love my coffee, okay? But if you have to go to sleep, you shouldn't be drinking coffee. I shouldn't drink coffee. So that's all that was. Now, 5 minutes in, I'm ready to get started. My new love is Dabbling hook. She has a pattern out that I could not wait to get started. I couldn't wait to get started. I couldn't even wait for the yarn to come in. That's how excited I was about this pattern. This is my second pattern since I've been crocheting. This is my first purchase. No, it's not my first purchase pattern. It's my first purchase pattern that I actually worked. Okay? And I am loving it. The one prior to that was the bank head hat. And that was the free pattern. Love that too. This one I'm in love with. And I couldn't wait for the yarn to come in, so I used what I had, which is some alpaca. And I'm putting 2 at a time with that. This, I'm not going to even try to pronounce the hat. I will put it up above. And this is what it looks like. I hope you guys can see that real well. It's not blocked. It's not finished. I'm loving it. And it doesn't take long. And this is a good hat for me because it forces me to concentrate. Because you guys know, I'll make a hat and I will say, it's okay. Nobody's going to see that problem. Well, I did have a couple of rows that I messed up. Should have been stitch or should have been purl. And I looked at it and I'm like, nope, you got to take it out. So I had to go back and look at some videos. And the videos walk me through it. I'll put the name of the videos that I watch when you have to deliberately drop stitches. I was like this. I was like really like that because I was terrified because that's where all my mistakes come from. And to just move this along a lot quicker, I'm at the end. Okay, I'm at the, what do you call it, the top part ready to bind off eventually or decrease in rows. And I don't have the same size needles for this, but these DPNs, these little toothpick things here, this is where my problems start. Please, everybody, pray that I make it through this and not drop any stitches. And if I do, that I have enough know-it-all to pull it back and put it back together. So I'm almost finished with this. I'll show you guys the finished product of this beautiful pattern at the end of the month. So I've been busy. And the next thing is my Christmas tree skirt. I've added the white, if you can see there. And next I will be adding, I'm not quite sure, you know, whatever I was doing, I had put these in double. Someone said it was best. I was watching a video a long time ago. If you're going to do 2 strands, just make 2 strands in one ball. But then what I found out is that I didn't use it. And then you have to take it all apart and get tangled. And I've been playing with it with here and it's too thick. And I really don't want to take that out. So I do have a couple of these, and I have the rest of the yarn barf of this. Very pretty, colorful. It has shine to it. And that is going to be my edge. And as compared to this one here, it has no shine. You guys can tell the difference. But anyway, and then I'll be finished with this project. moving right along because she is really all over the place. I have been working with the yarn thread. I'm loving this. And I saw one of my YouTubers that I watch, she is making squares out of it. And I thought that was really fascinating. Now, I'm the very same person, okay? Maybe a year ago, you probably could find it on a video. This is why you never say stuff, because you can change. I always thought this was like for dollies and da-da-da, you know, all that little fancy stuff, and it is, okay? But I used to have it stuck in the back of my head that this was for older women, because normally you would see it on dollies. As I have grown older, maybe a year or two, I appreciate this yarn thread, okay? And I am trying to make my own squares, and this looks really thick. You see that? This is the sunburst stitch. Now these are just practice samples here. And I am going to use as the back square, I hope, this, I don't have my glasses, this yarn here, which has a little sparkle to it, I don't know, and a little halo, but it has a little sheen there. I'll put the name of the yarn in the description box if you guys want to see it, want to know. I think that'll be cute, but this looks so much thicker than that now, okay? You see the difference? Oh, I hope it all turned out right, but this is just something that'll be going on, an ongoing process, okay? Now, the other thing is I was supposed to join the coffee cup that Seta made, that Seta's working on, that Cindy of Hearts have completed, but I got all caught up in all this other stuff, you know, that's just how I, for some reason, I don't have one project this month. I have like many little projects. So I'm starting today. This is Crafty Monday. No, I don't want to use that because I think, what's her name, have that, Kalisha. I don't want to use Crafty Monday. I'm going to have to find out another title for this particular segment. I know it's whips and this and that, but I want to have a specific day to work on my project. So this is a coffee, a red heart coffee that I've taken away from the blanket that I didn't complete. So that's why I'm telling you, don't be looking for these because it may take a long time. So this is my coffee, and then I have what I call my fancy yarns. Here's some ice yarn that I purchased when, you know, that's what I do. It's like online, it'd be like, ooh, it's so pretty. Follow the yarn. Look. Bling! And it's at your door, and you get it, and you're like, what am I going to do with this? I have no idea, okay? But now I do. So this is going to be my cup. This is going to be the coffee inside the cup. And I hope it come out nice. I hope I have enough. I don't know about this. If I don't have enough of this, I can always use a lighter color to make like this cream and make a footrest out of mine. So those are the items that I'm working on. I completed one item, but well, it's not totally complete because it needs the button on it. If you guys remember me working on my holiday towel to put on the stove back there, like that red one. I love the red stripe towels like that. But anyway, this will be for October. I just can't find my buttons. Very easy, very quick, very fun first time. The back, not that great looking because I stopped at the red lines when I should have went further, and I just tacked it because then there's not going to be anyone looking at my towels. Okay, this is just for my and whoever walk in here purpose. Like, oh, that's cute. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So on this particular one, I will start from the ends all the way so it doesn't look like that right there. So you guys, yeah, this is what I'm doing, and that's pretty much it. I did go to the library. I'm going to be very quick. And I got this book here. And this particular one, I like this project. I'm going really fast. This is the creator. He's a hand knitwear designer, Shannon. If you, okay, might want to look him up. I don't know much about him. Here are some of the projects here. I thought this was cute. This is cute. A lot of fabric. A lot of fabric, you know. As I get further on with yarn, I will love to be wrapping myself up in all kind of fabric. So this is the one, eventually one day, I like to make. And, oh, it looks better right here. And it doesn't use that much yarn, about, well, 1,300 yards. Yeah, that's a lot. And then the next one is, the main reason I like this book is this one here. This is the one I want to make. I'm trying to find it. You guys, sorry about that. Now, as soon as, okay, this is the one right here. I love this. And if you can see all the, I don't know if all the texture, the sleeve, I know the light is on that. The texture of the sleeve here is just gorgeous. Look at that. And that is all crochet, but look at the back. Let me show you. I love the way this looks. Uh-oh, let me not show you everything. Okay. Okay, look at that texture on the arms. Ooh, yeah. Okay, look at that. Gorgeous. That's something I want to try. And I know you say, okay, Shirley, you already know that your skills are not up there with your eyes. You got big eyes and tiny, tiny skills. But, look. It says easy. That's my skill. Okay. And Pam, I'll put her her YouTube channel below, is having a cardigan along, so I may try it, you know. So I'm telling you guys, don't be looking for much from any of this. All I can do is do my best, okay? But I'm loving it. Ooh, I'm loving it. Oh my goodness, everything is falling, don't fall. Anyway, let me do this. I broke my stand on my last video. Let me say this: be the best that you can be, and do it for yourself. Make the best of every day, and claim the day. You know, all kind of things happen in our days, but they're only little blips of what's happening. We don't normally live in hell, okay, forever, all day. I mean, the only way you can live in hell is if, I'm sorry, if you are being abused, or maybe you're sick and it feels like hell. But normally we don't live in hell 24 hours. It's normally only a few hours. So claim your day. Find something good in that day. That one positive word. Like, I learned something. Or this was really great. Anyway, before this fall, I'm going to say goodbye. Bye.